Hello YouTube, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus. Oh, what's this character? Eden. I've never played as Em before, let's go. We have hair that is a mustache. We have ball of bandages, the pickaxe, which is kind of meh. Below average damage, above average speed. Oh god, 18 tear rate. We've got a bad one. And the scissors, which or safety scissors that is, right? I think that's the one where if you enter the room and there's a lit bomb, it isn't lit. Wow, that sure is something. I'm gonna go to the big room because we have the pickaxe, so there might be like a small rock waiting for us. Now I know I could be walking into enemies with ball of bandages to try and get stuff done, but yeah. I'm not too keen on doing that, even though it is viable. Thank you for the raid, please kick. Hello to everyone who's just coming in as a result. You don't want to see this fresh hell that we've just brought upon ourselves. Hello Supernova. Hello there. Oh, you watched the VOD of Raft. It's unfortunate that the stream crashed while we were playing Raft because I can't really cut together a VOD for YouTube. I don't think we'll have much more time with Raft though, because I don't think there's that much more to do other than just grinding. But yeah, that last session with it was good. Very enjoyable. I'm hoping for a crawl space. Guess not, huh? Hello, everyone else is saying hello. No, Valinar just resubbed. It might be down a little bit. Also, Pride emotes are still available in case anyone wants to still make the most of them. Although Skooma saying they've decided to keep them, that doesn't seem right. I hadn't heard anything about that anyway. I have no idea if there's an end to Raft, but there's still a lot of downtime because you're just waiting for it to spawn an island that you notice in time to get to, so there's a lot of just eating and drinking between those. They did, alright, so Alana said they changed it as well. Skooma said the same thing, but I hadn't got an email about it or anything. You have until the 5th to unlock them and then you keep them forever. Well, that's good then. It means I don't feel as bad about stealing them from my Discord, allegedly stealing them from my Discord. Do I have all of them though? I think I have all of them. Risk of getting hurt if I wait and charge up the old pickaxe. That was lucky. Infestation helps. I didn't add them all because I couldn't be asked adding all the flags. It was just too tedious. Is this the orc stream? You calling me ugly? It had to happen. Brooks. I guess I should use the pick in here as well. Wow, that's a lot of spiders. Well, I guess... Oh wait, the boss is this way. I'll go heal first. But I think I have all of them on the actual site, and if they're sticking around there, then that's great. I wonder if they'll do that with all future, like the Christmas emotes this year or whatever. What other events did they have special emotes for that were holiday related, not just like movie tie-ins or game tie-ins? If I don't get a tears up from the first boss, we might just be forcing a restart if it doesn't kill me. Was there Halloween ones? Oh yeah, there was all like the zombie ones, wasn't there? Yeah, like Zombie Kappa and stuff, yeah. I remember those. Yeah, they didn't stick around. Even though the zombie bits did. As mostly dead zombie constantly shows us every time he gives me them. Which is fine. So anyway, the main thing I wanted to talk about was the launch of a second YouTube channel, but we can still just shoot the shit for a little while if you want to, if anyone else has any news they want to bring up. Because this is going to be a long one if it goes the distance. Oh, I might not go the distance. I'm gonna just... Yeah, honestly, that was the guaranteed way to take less damage. Alright, that improves the tier, right? Took 5 off it. I didn't know that the new Spider-Man movie was out until I saw them tweeting about the DLC for Spider-Man the game. I have seen literally 0 trailers for it, which is a little odd. Well, except the first one way back, like last year or whatever. So I will not be going to go see it. I haven't seen Endgame yet. I'll see it when it's on Blu-ray. Forgotten what that is. Kane's other eye? No. Alright, that's still fine. Like usually, especially if I understand Twitch's demographic, you'd think there'd be trailers for that movie on Twitch. And I would have seen them there, but nope. Although right now Twitch is really just like giving Amazon free reign to hurl out every Amazon Prime TV show, so maybe that's why there hasn't been any. Watching my new channel has made you order some new paints from Element Games? I see. You mean contrast paints? Because they are hard to get. Like, Games Workshop is sold out of all the good ones. I've got an order in with Wayland and they're out of stock as well. Oh, I thought it blew up. Oh right, we have safety scissors, so it's just a bomb. I remembered. You can spam emotes technically, it's just if you go above a certain limit, Nightbot will murder you. That's all. It's a roll of the dice if you don't know the number he's accepted. Or will accept, I guess. Opening up the battlefield to give me a fighting it. Oh crap. Do you explode when you... Yes, you did. That looks about right. Wait, you only have one wing. That's terrible. Like, so what about the rest of them? But if you don't have both wings, that's pretty bad. You've got to have both. Otherwise you're just a Sephiroth knockoff. Gay Sephiroth, they'll call you. It's terrible, really. You just didn't click. A likely story. I don't want rainbow tears. You got a mix of both paints. You can see. Well, for anyone who is curious, before we get into the nitty gritty of the second YouTube channel, I did record another contrast paint video today. Not one that predominantly used red for a change. I was going to post a preview of like the thumbnail, but I thought now that they're actually getting posted, I'll just wait and then there's an excuse to hear the video come the time. But starting a new channel is interesting, even though it's still tied to my same Google and AdSense, etc. Because starting a YouTube channel in 2019 is a hell of a lot different to starting a YouTube channel in 2000. It was 2007 or 2008, I've forgotten exactly when I made it now. Wow, that was a really good payout. It's probably a library down there, but we could do with a better book. No, they're not doing another Spider-Man game. For Marvel Spider-Man, they're just adding some DLC costumes based on the new movie. Oh, right, it's a double key room. It's a weird thing. So there's 2 milestones, I guess, when you make a YouTube channel now, which would be, well, one you just get from time passing because you unlock certain features to a new channel now after it's a month old, including being able to get a custom URL. So right now I can't just do like a quick link to here's my other YouTube channel for tabletop stuff because it's just a random collection of letters and numbers. Because this is all the stuff that YouTube's put in place to stop like spam accounts and accounts reposting videos of mass shootings and crap like that. Which, you know, their hand was forced. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done that, they definitely should. But it's something to work around. You're doing an army building challenge, 1500 points in 5 months, built and painted. You bought 1500 points of an army? I mean, with contrast paint, honestly, if you've built like a bunch of troops, you'll get that done in no problem. Like, no time at all. Just a factory production line. Do I have a command for the new YouTube? No, I was waiting until I get a custom URL. Yes, that is a month from now, but it would just look so much neater. And by then I'll have a bigger build-up of videos, so if someone gets curious... I don't know what you would... I want a, like, blank curious word for if you're curious about tabletop, not tabletop. Nerd curious. And someone goes there and there's more than just like 3 videos, they might watch and give a chance to a few more. So I thought it's not too bad to wait for that. Also, I'm in the process of getting a short little animated graphic intro done that will start being included in all the videos. I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Hopefully not too tacky. And I want it short, because there's folk who do like 10 to 15 second intros. Don't ever do that. Ooh. I mean, I'm one to talk. I bought some of those apocalypse boxes. Oh, right, every bomb Little Horn is spawning is just a bomb for free. Please spawn more bombs, little man. Thank you. That's fun. Can I just, like, walk into you as well? I know we're still on the topic of the YouTube channel, but while I'm remembering and overly focused on a boss fight, it's going to take a while because of my crap damage. I built a 3rd Mario Maker level. It's at least one person worked out the trick to it, because there's a trick to it to do the level really fast. So you can do it in like 13 seconds. And whoever holds the world record right now, they must have worked it out, because there's no other way to do it that fast. I could get to 99 bombs, just not even like prolonging the fight on purpose, just not being able to kill him. Because his bombs aren't going to kill him either, because he's just providing them to me. Alright. HP up in a trinket. Lucky rock. Meh. Ooh, I do like Book of the Dead. And that's my shadow, not Judas's shadow, right? I always get confused about which way around to go. Either way, Book of the Dead is more than acceptable. Hello, Polly Yummy. So the other thing I was talking about in terms of goals, obviously the first major goal for a new YouTube channel, assuming you're wanting to include it in your business portfolio rather, to say it as pretentiously as possible, you want to be able to monetize it, and obviously YouTube has those new criteria now to get monetized, certain amount of time watched, and the big one is getting to 1,000 subscribers. Now thankfully, like, hurrying it on my existing YouTube channel, you know, I'm telling you a lot about it, Twitter as well. Already a quarter of the way there. Oh right, yeah, they don't explode. Is there no actual bodies in there? But that'll be a big one. I would like it to get to 1,000 on its own merit, because then that's a good basis for a channel, obviously. Although right now, at the time of recording this, there's just, what, 2 painting videos, and today Batman Battle Report went up. And in 2 more days a 40k Battle Report goes up, and then a day or 2 after that another painting video. Definitely not sticking to any kind of like fast schedule with it, because the videos take a while to produce. But a couple of videos a week would be really good, I think, once things settle in. Right now I'm trying to get them out faster, just so there's a nice collection, so if someone does get curious, as in someone not familiar with me at all, they'll give a few videos a try rather than just like whatever one they find. Might actually physically keep. I have 28 bombs. Use the bombs. Still finding it hard to kill them, huh? But just there. That was the only way I was going to be able to do that room. Finally, damage up. Frog sent visitors to see your friend. He has subscribed. Has he? There wasn't a pop-up. I think you should probably check his ankles. I mean, his safety. The Gotham Sirens are a bit broken. Look, I accidentally created the world's greatest Gotham City Sirens list without realising it. But yeah. But it's spoiling too much for the battle report that went live today. They are very hard to beat because they just accumulate points. And some other stuff as well. Thank you Echo2219 for 15 months with your Twitch Prime. Hello again Flik, keep up the content and loving FTG so far. Thank you. Appreciate it. What do people think of the logo and whatnot I went with? I like the brief I gave the guy was just like, here's the one I was going to buy off a website, which was just like a skeleton in a blue hoodie. And here's what the channel's going to be. And I kind of like the way he went with it, like a graffiti, like paint dripping skull. So it was kind of neat. Slightly tacky, but tabletop gaming tends to be a little bit on the nerdy side. Thank you Some Airbender for a 33-month streak with Twitch Prime. Here's to never stopping the streams ever. I will certainly try to. I didn't get Steven from the item room, I got Steven from a chest. I need the item room still. The skeletons within approve. I have also taken some feedback on the painting videos that I'm going to put into practice in the one I recorded today, but I haven't edited it yet. Because I'm trying to wait till this intro is done just so I can include that as well as a further test. I'm going to vary the music a little bit. I'm trying to use my finger to point at stuff less because that causes the camera to unfold. Oh, hello. Because that causes the camera to unfocus sometimes. That should hopefully be good. I've also changed up the Batman table, so the next time I do a battle report it'll be a different table setup. Still looks good. I've got the 2 crews decided already, just got to film it. I've got the 2 armies decided for the next battle report as well. Just got to get around to filming them. It'll be interesting to see like what kind of SEO videos get on a channel where, you know, you're some nobody who's just started essentially. I'm curious if some of the SEO will be better, be worse. I guess it's because it's the start of the summer as well, but I am seeing a lot more 40k channels actually pop up. And either I'm underestimating the audience share that want 40k battle reports, or the other new channels that are getting started are giving themselves a leg up, shall we say. It does seem a little bit oddly high in some cases. I mean, I possibly am looking for them more now, but I'm always just looking for the same generic term, is the thing. I'm not looking for specific armies or anything, I'm just putting in Warhammer 40k battle report. Although I guess what I am doing more of now is I'm searching by upload date so I can see newer battle reports as opposed to YouTube's auto, which is like, oh, do you want to watch this one from 2 years ago because it's got lots of views? It doesn't matter that the rules are out of date, you can still watch it. Give us money. What sort of camera do I have? It was a good one at the time. It's getting old now though, and it's not super great. I got it in a Black Friday sale for like 300 a few years ago when it was 600 RRP. It's I have it here because, as I say, I've got a video waiting to edit. It's where does it say on it? It's a Sony Alpha, but I don't remember what numbers come after the Alpha. And it doesn't say, it just says Alpha. Let me up the screen a little bit. Nope. I don't know. It's a Sony Alpha something, 1800, 2000, I don't know. Oh yeah, did I see somebody mentioning eBay things? Yeah, there's whole channels dedicated to buying like horrible looking miniatures off eBay and then turning them into beautiful ones. I'd love to be able to do that. Problem is I can't paint, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Contrast paints help cover it, but definitely not as good as the the people who do that for a living. Oh, great. Blup, blup. I finished my story, but oh yeah, we talked about the goal is getting to 1,000 subs, getting to having the channel for a month so I can customize it a bit more. Other than that, I mean, I'm not going to be able to incorporate Gotham City Sirens, you've got me saying that because we were talking about that a second ago. Gotham City Chronicle stuff until May next year, because that's when the Season 2 Kickstarter ships stuff out. Incidentally, I found out my shipping for that today, although they've messed up the payment thing so no one's actually able to pay right now. After your pledge, if you want to get everything, which is what I wanted, they're wanting 60 quid of shipping on top of that, which is ridiculous. I saw people complaining in the comments on Kickstarter that just getting 10 individual models in Season 2, the shipping for that costs exactly the same what the shipping for the entirety of Season 1 cost. So it makes me kick myself that I missed such a, like, everyone is just saying like Season 1 Kickstarter for Gotham City Chronicles was just too good a deal. They didn't realise they could get away with so much more, and now Season 2's here. Season 2 is not as good a deal. Hey, there we go. But it will still be something else to incorporate into the channel. But obviously, again, shit. That's not going to be delivered to me until May 2020, even though Season 1 is already out. I mean, I don't see why you would have to wait, but they might still send Season 1 out to backers once it's all paid, and then it's just the Season 2 stuff that's next year, I don't know. Thank you FlickFan1 for subscribing with a Tier 2 sub for a 16-month streak and 18 months in total. Time for another baby, isn't it? Yes, in your total months, we shall name that new baby Quadrilateral. They better grow up to be good at maths or they will be made fun of. Well, they'll still probably be made fun of, but people will respect them. Is this one again, the mind? Is that the one that like bouncy shots around you? If you use really bright lights and close the aperture, you can probably improve the focus. I mean, I've found kind of like the sweet spot now where I keep it in focus just based on where I have it ready for when the shot starts. The Carnifex one was just me kind of testing the waters. I think every other one after that is better. They should be mostly in focus. I also know very little about cameras beyond pointing and shooting. The lighting, I would love to have it under the light that I use for like recording battle reports now, but there's no practical way for me to get it under the light based on where my painting table is. My painting table being, you hear that? It's the corner of the desk that everything else is on. Yeah, I've never had any kind of like blurred shots as bad as the Carnifex one in all the other ones I've recorded now. Steven is blepping. Wait, is he? Oh yeah, the bandage makes him look like he's blepping. That's adorable. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, hello, sorry. I said blepping, but I wasn't talking about you. Other things can blep, you know. You're not the only one. Yeah. It really is. That's good. I like that. Ooh, dare we? What do you think, chat? Experimental treatment? Have we had a syringe already? No. Because not MV, Lust and drop one. Hello, Arto. I don't think the autofocus is on the... Well, actually, maybe it is. But honestly, it's not a problem. Not a problem in newer ones I've recorded. I've made sure it's stayed in focus like 95% of the time. It's fine. Do it. If this makes this a train wreck run, I'm coming for you all. Okay, we lost 1 damage but gained 3 tier, right? Okay. That might be an even trade. You know what, just because we're in here, I'll pay out for an HP up rather than find the bloody shop. Now, apparently the camera does have like, not autofocus, what's the other one? Ooh, that's very good. Like the thing that kind of auto steadies your shot a little bit, but because it's an old camera, I don't think the technology is as good as it. Oh wow, as it is these days. Wait, would I get myself trapped and soft locked if I now? Because if I lose the Bible, I lose flight, right? No. Okay, good. Now, taking Book of Revelations or Book of Shadows for survivability is probably the smarter play, but I like Book of the Dead, so we're going to take that instead. We got an upgrade there. Bookworm will help. If the tabletop gaming channel ever takes off to any massive degree, I would definitely, like, the first port of call would be to invest in a, like, an actual, probably a recorder. Rather than just a, because I mean, even if it isn't a super fantastic video recorder, it still takes really great photos. But I'd like to get like a proper, I want to call it a camcorder, but I think that's a very like outdated thing to call it. Thank you, Phelan, for the bits. Isaac could just hit them all in the hurty spots and be done with it. Him or his bone collection, yeah. Thank you for sharing the emotes that we now know are staying with everybody, even after the month is over. 3 people got pride emotes. Made bones out of bones. Could have made bones out of poop if I'd used it in here. Yeah, I know most modern cameras are pretty good at both. It's just I'm always striving for good image quality, and honestly, the quality I can get with that camera, based on competition, other than the people who have like thousands and thousands of subscribers and have been doing it for ages and have the really expensive stuff, I probably fall between them and like your average like teenagers and whatnot making battle reports that aren't using fantastic stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I found a new 40k channel, and I am going to make fun of them slightly, but what I will say is that their production values were absolutely staggeringly amazing. And the best way I can describe it to you, because I can't remember their name, genuinely, is that they produce a 40k battle report in the form of like an American football commentator program, but also kind of like an esport. So you've got one guy who's the commentator who's like saying here's the armies, and then you've got interviews with the players, and then you've got like reality TV style after the fact interviews talking about things as they happen. It's super tacky, exceptionally American, but the production value on their show was absolutely amazing. Not something I could watch because I found it too tacky, but mad respect for how well produced it was. That was just absolutely amazingly produced. Ooh. I should definitely have played that a few more times before using the sun. That was a waste. Thank you, Phelan, for... You got an emote? Wait. What does that say?
Oh.
Is that a new one? Oh no, I didn't have Pride Party. Thank you. I think you might have completed the set. Had I but known they were permanent, hit them in the hurty spots, Flik, and keep being awesome. Thank you. You gave 49 people in chat, which is more than apparently are in chat. So how does that work? Emotes, thank you. I think Twitch's maths is off. That is very generous. I know we played a lot of Deep Rock Galactic just in general, but I have ran out of VODs to put on YouTube, so that's a good excuse to play more of it at some point this week. We'll go as is. I don't want to play all 3. If it runs out, it just gives it to followers and subs. That's fine. Yeah, I'm glad with that. As long as people are getting them. Why do I see the map? Did I pick up the map? I don't have Odd Mushroom, or Liberty Cap, I mean. Why do I see the map, chat? I need to get rid of this red heart now, or red hearts, rather. Oh. Oh good, it still counted as finishing. Oh, but the bodies didn't count as being there. Of course not. Right, this run is starting to pick up traction now. I don't have any keys. Never mind, the traction on the run is terrible. Don't want... no, I don't want that. We have too many red hearts. I don't mean today, but yeah, more Deep Rock in general I would like to do more at some point this week. I'd actually like to schedule in a Dead by Daylight, but I hate having to organise things, and that's the one thing that requires significant organisation. Because I picked up the other 2 killers I didn't have in the Steam sale, because I remembered that that was something else I wanted to do when the Steam sale rolled around. Legion I've already tried, because we tried him when he was on the PTR type thing, but I've never tried the Nurgly lady, whatever she's called. The Plague Marine is what I'll call her. You literally schedule your week around my stream sometimes. Don't you have a fiance? Surely they should factor in at some point. Ooh. But if you do have an ideal day where you would be available for Deep Rock, let me know. Oh, why would I take a Tears Down? Tears Down. And I will try and make it happen on that particular day. They can watch too. Fair enough. You know what? I will take the perks pill. Why am I holding on to this bloody full card? Oh, this room again. I got Nurgle Lady Papa would be proud. Yes. And the thing I painted today was a Plague Marine, so doubly proud. Second secret room. Nope. Not a single red heart drop on the whole floor, huh? Sister. Oh, right. Sora's next to me. Shouldn't have made that noise. Bugger. She was sitting peacefully as well. It crushed its own baby. It's a strange thing for you to spawn. The skeletons in my fridge are guzzling the milk again. Is that a euphemism? The item above the band-aid. Oh, the mind gives you the map. Okay. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. See you in hell! We didn't get the item room. Thank goodness I checked. You won't be proud of you as you're building a Slanesh demon army? I keep on telling myself that I could very easily incorporate a Nurgle demon army into the fold just as something to have, because I have a few Nurgle demon units anyway. And then I read the demon codex, not entirely legally, and they just look like they suck. They just don't seem that great on paper. Yummer. That's a waste of a key. Ooh. Oh, but Nightlight though. Oh. I mean, Champion's Belt is the better choice there, but I like Nightlight. Oh well. It's alright. Stop hailing Slanesh, Valinor. It's gonna make you look really bad as an Inquisitor. Oh yeah, which would you rather play first? More Inquisitor or more Total Warhammer? I remember you talking in Discord. I just never remember the names because I'm bad with names. I know who you are on Steam, obviously. Let the coin decide? Okay, well then my follow-up question is, which one do you want to be Casey Jones? Because you know fine that for the fates decided that's slightly more weighted. Hill Fallen. Yeah, we'll do this room. .46 bombs. I'm sure we'll use every single one of them. Oh right, yeah, we're missing a key though. I didn't get nearly as many bones there as I thought I would. If it comes up Casey Jones, it'll be Total Warhammer. Wait, if it comes up Casey Jones, Total Warhammer is Casey Jones. Okay, I understand. I will flip the coin. Thank you, Phelan, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Fallen Nephilim. It has flipped, and it is Casey Jones. So Casey Jones therefore becomes Total Warhammer, so we'll do Total Warhammer first. It's just fairer that way. It is always sometimes Casey Jones, yes. That's the most accurate way to say that. What else is being played today? Total Warhammer 2 and also Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Why did I run away from that bomb? It's going to turn into friendly bombs. Hello Stormbolter. You missed us talking about 40k stuff. Well, I could briefly talk about the Batman comics I got in June, not July, because I am very surprised that they are actually doing... No, it's still something alive. They are doing Nightfall, because they did the Nightfall prologue, and then one of the ones that's releasing in July is Nightfall Part 1. They're definitely going to abridge it. Nightfall is the trilogy where Bane breaks Batman's back, for anyone who isn't aware. I've got the 3 chapters of Nightfall, which is like Bane very slowly taking Batman apart, Batman training John Paul Valley to be Batman in his stead, and then taking back the mantle because Azrael is nuts. It is the final chapter. There are 3 like 600-page tomes. Why does Phelan have a red present next to her name? What does that mean? Hang on. Oh, you can do flair for like gifted subs now. Alana's will be like grossly incandescent that fires death beams at other people in chat. Neat. So yeah, I'm curious what bits they're going to leave out, because like they could technically leave out most of like Bruce Wayne's recuperation, and then they don't need to show all of Azrael's like fall into becoming a vigilante that kills people and stuff. But they really do need to show like all the Bane stuff, because like Bane's a kind of a throwaway villain these days, but Nightfall was like his intro. And it isn't just like a one and done, like it lasted for weeks. Because he very meticulously just grinds Batman down before finally deciding to, like, the kind of quote the Dark Knight Rises, he breaks his mind first and then his body second. Because this is before he's just a mindless Venom junkie. But I look at a game that you thought I might like. It's called Helldivers. Can I blow your mind? Valinar and I have played it. Our opinion of it was that my opinion of it was that it was fine, but we haven't really, or I haven't really felt a massive urge to go back to it. It was good though. I actually got a lot of people in when I played it, presumably because I was the only person streaming it. I don't think it's like visually engaging for an audience either. We will play co-op RimWorld at some point. It's on the to-do list after a lot of other things. If you build a Batman team, can you have Jean-Paul Valley as a leader sidekick? I want to use Rebirth Batman next. That's what I have ready, but I can use Nightfall Batman again sometime, yeah. His suit looks tacky, like Jean-Paul Valley's Batman costume, but I still kind of like it. Because, like, in his messed up head, he's just like, okay, I want to be scary, but I also want to be invincible, so I'll make it out of metal. But I also want to really hurt people, so I'll give myself claws and flamethrowers. Oh, that's already open. Nope. Did I see the new picture of the Primaris models? Is that the video that Games Workshop posted? Because I thought that was a meme. I thought they were just, like, doing yet another layer to the Primaris Lieutenant meme. Because I kind of scrubbed through it and didn't see any models. I'll read that in a second, thank you. Mom is dying real fast this time. Well, moderately. Thank you, My Side of Reality, for 28 months with Twitch Prime. Woot! For the YouTubers and those of us trapped in the VODs, I made it! Oh no, they're breaking out. We need to improve security. So I'm going to need to watch that Primaris Lieutenant video, huh? Let's just head straight for the boss. We're killing normal enemies super fast. Bosses are taking a little bit of time though. A new Dreadnought? Now this interests me. Especially if it's a Redemptor class 1. And a new Primaris transport. See, honestly, in the new Primaris transport case, it just kind of annoys me because there's absolutely no reason why they can't use existing transports beyond they want to sell a new transport. Because Primaris ain't that good, so it's not that they'd be overpowered if they could go in rhinos. Even if you made them count for 2 spaces, that'd be fair. A Scout Dreadnought? Scouts aren't important enough to be made into Dreadnoughts, that's ridiculous. They're scrubs. Well, I know what website I'll be scrubbing through for preview pictures and whatnot after the stream then. Or maybe even during the switchover, because I'm very curious now. I'm also going to be curious what new Batman models are going to be out for pre-order this month. Because I want it to be Mr. Freeze, but I kind of at the same time don't. Because then there's more money to be spent. But I want myself a Mr. Freeze crew. Vanguard Dreadnought. Oh, if it's like a variant that's got like the Phobos armor. I actually don't want that bone heart. Then that's fine. I like the Phobos armor stuff. Gives a kind of like guerrilla warfare look to them. They're on my to-do list now. They're pretty high up. My shelf of like permanently grey models that I've shown off on webcam a couple of times, it's actually starting to look cleaner and like there's lots of empty space. And that's thanks to contrast paint. I'll go back for the heart I left back here. And ooh, not that one though. Sneaky stomping, stomp stomp, sneaky stomping, you don't hear me? I want it to have some kind of stealth generator. Bad draw for the boss. She chooses to fire those out every time I ready a bomb. Oh, for goodness sake, just use the bloody... There. Terrible boss. Yeah, I think Mr. Freeze might also be a good bet because the Organised Crime hasn't got a new bat box. Mr. Freeze, I keep on thinking Mr. Freeze is more likely though because you can't buy the bloody miniature from them anymore. And that's very strange. Damn it. No map. We had a Hierophant. Oh wait, no. Hierophant card? No, it would be a card. I meant pill and then card. It's still warm, you know. The weather can't make up its bloody mind. One day it's 30 degrees Celsius, the next day it's torrential rain and thunderstorms. Step 1 towards the apocalypse. Step 2 is telling a lady who's okay at playing the violin that she's useless. Did I hear about the half-orc rogue with no stealth ability? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that a D&D thing? That sounds very... my D&D character is a special snowflake, and here's why. Or a take that social accepted norms type of thing. Yeah, that's also fair. Rogues are not ninjas. They are primarily thieves. I'd rather be a ninja if given the choice. The only thing I steal is your time. And your Twitch Prime subscriptions. Damn, that shot fast. Ooh. Are we doing puns now? I really hope not.
Full health.
High intimidation skill, so he would scare the shit out of guards to not see him. Sounds like legitimate business. I can get behind that. You don't steal that, I give it my time away freely. Oh. I'd hug you, but I don't want to catch your sunny disposition. Nya, say nya. Oh, I see a double tinted rock, I think. Nope, just a normal one. Still fine. Oh yeah, it's that scene from the Batman animated show where the guard walks in and sees Batman standing there and then says, "Nope, didn't see anything." That's stealth via intimidation as well. That's exactly what that orc is doing. I thought maybe we'd get the map or the compass or something. That's why I was using my time there. Because I would like to get through the cathedral quickly, because we're going to start bleeding HP. .78 damage is not terrible, but it's also not amazing. With this tier raise making up for it though. Considering we started at 18, and I did accidentally use a tears down pill, being on 9 is not too bad. She burnt away all my bone shield there. Isaac! Krampus! Yep. That's unfortunate. Thank you for at least giving me the good item. Just ice. Ooh, damn near went down to shoulder. I'm very close to ending the run. 2 floors, assuming I don't die. That did not help. Why did I think the full was a random teleport? You know why? Because I was thinking of it like it was the teleport into a shop or something. It's like, oh, there's not a shop, so it'll be a random teleport. Nope. Can't even blame the heat for that one, I just got my cards mixed up. Now, if magic mush comes from one of these mushrooms, I would be tempted. Liberty cap. I will take that for the extra damage occasionally. Not as many bombs are dropping right now anyway. We can use the walking on sunshine pill to hopefully get Isaac straight to tier 3. Yeah, we were talking about that before I went live. Game Informer either accidentally... Well, no, it can't be accidentally because the official Twitter retweeted. Barriath is indeed in Iceborne. And they have some exclusive gameplay of it because Capcom will milk anything Monster Hunter World related to anyone willing to pay for it. If it is 2 space, Spice is already out, so we may say Sugar 2. Wait, what? No Giganox. Giganox doesn't actually exist, it was just a figment of our imaginations. Hey, there, well that's probably meaning that the run is going to be fine right there. Yep, that was 4 black hearts in 1 room, what the hell? Hello Reggie! Happy birthday! I'd say I hope you're having a good one, but if you're spending it with me, that probably means that it could be better. There's no justice card. There's no justice.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
Didn't do quite as much as I was hoping. Expected more out of Ball of Bandages, honestly. Got him to tier 2 instead. That's the worst one to prolong. There we go. I say that to all the girls, don't I? You know what? I do. Did you get cake? Because I have heard that letting them eat cake is a thing that should be common. Jesus, look at... I mean, Steven is still blepping and that's wonderful, but what happened to Isaac, man? He's seen some shit. That is now the best synergy though, Steven plus the bandage. I'm taking Isaac's bones. I have a use for them. You got pie instead? That's fine. Instead of cake this year, since I've been baking my own cakes now and then, got pizza. Perfectly acceptable. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Eh. Ah, crap. Don't know. I don't know enough about that last one to know if it's an ah crap or a whatever. We've got a bunch of range up for getting hit for some reason. Is that what Shard of Glass does? Oh, we've also got the anemic effect. Would I love just one more damage up? Monster 2, please. I have a war to wage in the new kingdom, which is the old kingdom. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4 more rooms. One of them's a long one. Oh, we'll go to the secret room as well. Oh. No! Good, it's... Oh, that's really bad. Well, magnetic tears is really, 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 really bad. Although I think maybe the bloat is too fat to be pulled in by it, thankfully. Though that was not coming out of his face there, which is a little strange. Why did we generate a health there? Yeah, the death beam came out before he was even in position. Oh, we don't have safety. Oh no, we do. Thank you. I'll be taking my bombs now. Who knew that ghosts had bones? There, once one's dead, it's not so bad. No, a ragman is a little bit annoying, but... Oh right, magnetic tears. Ooh, that was a very lucky bomb. Well, perks hopefully should mean that we can do this, because we technically have double HP, but we'll see. So we're killing slow. Ooh. I'm treating it like I'm one hit away from death, just to try and stay safe. Diablo 2. Oh, well, that would have been us dead if it was one hit. Well, the red hearts actually, when I get hit, are very helpful, so... This form is going to be very bad because magnetic tears are going to shift him around like a bitch because he's very light. Quit following me! Azus to you too. Stick a fork in it, it is done. Thank you to those watching After the Fact on YouTube. Check out my other channel if you missed the 40k battle reports and Batman battle reports and whatnot. And we'll see you next time. It's that for now.